out the door and standing to the wind. Are the deer, hen, wild turkey, living life in no hurry. Songbirds singing in your ear, and that's the way we live out here.
All right, so it's the 5th of August. Y'all saw me out here yesterday, dragging the other field, putting green machine in and dragging. Well, today there's this little section on the end right here. You can see right there, I ran out of seed. So instead of using domain stuff in this little section, I'm gonna try something I bought at Walmart last year. So I thought it would look good. So 5-card draw. So it's got winter wheat, oats, winter clover, turnip, and chicory. So I know everybody says, don't use stuff from Walmart, it's got a lot of filler, all this and that, right? Well, I believe that. I bought some of that. I used Throw Grow last year on the lease, and it didn't do worth crap. So on here, winter wheat is 63%, oats is 27%, turnips 3%, 0.96 is Gray's Ladito clover, 0.93 is chicory, inert matter is 0.18%, weed seed it says is 0%. There. So we're gonna try this. It says plant on it. It says plant late August through mid-October. Well, I ain't doing that. I want to get something in the ground to choke these weeds out. So we're gonna put it from the incognito grass from here down, and maybe a little bit over here where I was running out of seed and it was getting I was having to move a little quicker so I didn't get great coverage. But I'm just gonna lightly do it over there because there is some of this big sexy coming up, a little small ones in between the big spots. So I don't want to choke out that, so it's gonna be lightly. So I'm gonna do this side first. But what's left over here, from here we're gonna go up to the cedars, and it's been plowed and disc. It hasn't been drugged yet. But I sprayed it when I sprayed everything else before I left Florida. So I'm gonna check it out. And I need to figure out how I'm gonna get my drag up there to drag it. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna put this seed out here. I got 2 bags of it if I need it. If not, I'll just save a bag full of leaves. But we'll see if it works. I'll let y'all know. All right. Peace out. All right. Well, I got the seed out. Took 1 bag, and that was way more than enough, but I'd already opened it, so I got a bag to take to the lease at some point. I just drug it in. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but drug it in. Looks pretty good. Some seeds are still exposed, but that's just going to be what it is. Still, it's just a lot of weeds in here still, but you do see some of these seeds right here are still exposed. We'll just cover them up. This soil over here is pretty wet actually, so this seed might take off with no rain. What is that? A little nut of some sort. Get out of here. So I'm gonna figure out how to get this drag off the ground so I can take it to the cedars, and it needs to be drug up there. But y'all stay tuned. All right, so I just drug the cedars up here. There's a lot of rock. The killing tree is a hole. It's kind of hard for y'all to see it, but there's a hole. There's a buddy stand up there. I call it the killing tree because me and my buddies we've all killed several deer out of it. So it's a cedar thicket, if you can't tell. It goes about 40 yards that way, probably 100 yards that way. Then it drops off here and it goes down to about 100 yards and starts turning into oak trees. It's open field over there. It goes all the way down to the end down there, past it probably 200 yards. And this whole side's a block. It's open field, open field. Try on a property line around the fence so the deer don't come under the stand. They come out here, over there, or right here next to the old feeder. I haven't used that feeder in a long time. But got a mineral lick here. The deer hit pretty regularly. I had to take camera the other day. I had some baby coyotes up here, which is not what I want, but we'll deal with them at some point, either now or trapping season. But got it drug smooth enough. My plowing skills aren't the best, but up here we're gonna put no BS. So it's got what does it have in it? Oh, it's over here. It's got oats, clover, forage rape, radish, and chicory. So kind of the same stuff we have down that bottom. I really wish I would have gone completely different, but it'll take a week or so to get stuff here, and I just want to get all this in the ground this week. This is the last spot I have to plant that I actually plan on planting this year. I have more spots next year I want to do, but well, at least here, at least I want to do some more planting. But this week I'm wanting to get, if I get this in today, it'll all be planted on this property, and all I gotta do is make some trails and move some stands around, and I'm gonna get all that done this week, because deer season starts in a month, and I don't want to be in here right before that. So I'll get all this work done, get all this stuff coming in, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna seed this out, and we'll get in the ground. All right, so me and the boy came out here to check on a few things, see how things are going. The Big Sexy and the Hot Chick looking good. It could use some water, so the leaves aren't looking a little withered. This is that end that wasn't done yet. From the incognito right there over, none of this was planted. I planted this Monday. I planted the other field in Green Machine on Sunday. We'll go look at it here in just a second. But this is already starting to come up. I'm sure y'all can see it. But this is that 5-card draw. So I forget exactly what it all had in. But I'm guessing this is all the wheat and stuff coming up. There's some clover in here. This kid's running amok. Yeah, deer are definitely being in here. And this stuff's coming up looking good. So calm some rain in about 3 days. So hopefully that gets everything growing more and back healthy again. All right, but now we're gonna go check the this is my weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna go check the cedars, because I planted that on Monday as well. And we'll see what it looks like. All right, I'll show you all that, and then we'll show you all the first field. All right, so we're up here in the cedar thicket. Checking it out. This is pretty dry up here. It's cracked and stuff. I wasn't expecting stuff to be growing down here. That bottom down there was pretty wet when I planted and drug it in. Caught our spider webs. But yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot going on here yet. Like I said, we're getting rain in a few days, so hopefully that has a pretty good effect on things. I don't remember a card reader either. Rocks and trash out of here best I can. So yeah, nothing's growing here yet, but I'm seeing some of the seeds in the ground, so on the ground. So, but when I was up here, the majority of them were buried. So it is Saturday the 10th today.
Where are we going?
We're back to the first field. Nothing's growing up here to look at. Off he goes. I'm still getting rocks out of here. But yes, we're back to the first field. When we drove by it, it looked like it was a good layer of green on it. So hoping for the best. Oh, does anybody want some rocks? We have rocks everywhere over here. We can grow rocks. We're really good at that. Anyways, y'all stay tuned. All right, we're out here at the first field. This one. This ground is was pretty wet as well when I put seed in, but it was moist. I should say moist. It was doing good. Anyways, I'm seeing some seeds pop up, some little saplings here and there coming up. Under this walnut tree over here, which for some reason seems to hold water in that area. I've seen a lot of little stuff. So this is a green machine. Yeah, so green machine seems to be coming in fairly nicely. Over on this side towards the creek, it's just, like I said, it's always fairly moist. It's always fairly moist over here. A lot of deer tracks in here. A lot of deer tracks. So at some point I need to get me a camera over here and get it put in. But I don't know what he's doing. Busting up clumps, I reckon. But yeah, this stuff's looking good. So I'm really excited to see what these plots look like after a couple good rains and a month or so of growing. I'm not seeing any incognito popping up just yet, but it's been less than a week since I planted this stuff, so I wasn't even thinking what I've got, which is awesome. I mean, you see how green it is all through here. It was all the way through there, but this right here is really good. What you got there, buddy?
A big thing destroyed.
Big thing of what?
A piece of grass.
Oh, a bunch of big grass clump.
Yes, I'm taking